What's up? Finally. What's good, everybody? I'm glad they finally let me online. This chick out her rabbit mind. Did anybody see this? Somebody sent it to me this morning. I don't know who off the top of my head, but thank you for sending that. I would have saw it anyway because it was on Vlad. But what in the world? The reason why I'm always late because they don't want to kick it off for me. I gotta fight, claw, and scratch to get myself on my own live chat. Now, Carmen Bryant looks like she was whacked out of her mind on whatever it is she was. She was on there looking like Minnie Mouse. Did you see her looking like Minnie Mouse on Vlad? I don't want to be on Vlad TV. You should have. I mean, she clearly backs up one factual statement that Memphis Bleek was no reason whatsoever involved in anything, which would set me off when I saw his interview. She was looking ridiculous. She looked like Minnie Mouse with them little puffs up. Talking about she went through a spiritual transformation at that time. What spiritual transformation was that? You went and wrote a book talking about whose private parts was bigger than the other. What kind of stupid stuff you talking about? You was on a spiritual enlightenment. This woman tried to take credit for writing Ether. I gave him all the materials to use. And one time me and Nas getting in a fight, so I said, let me call Jay-Z. I'm like, do she even know how ridiculous this makes her look? She's proud. Yep. I'm like, oh my God. Naturally, I felt sorry for Des. I felt real sorry for Des. I said, wow, I feel sorry for her. Because this is what she had to grow up under. I can just imagine the psychosis in the house. Wow, who is Des? Destiny. Nas and Carmen's only child together. Destiny. She's making herself look bad, which she don't mind, I guess, as long as she got a light put on her. But doing her interview, it was so many. This is how I tell you, people tell you stories to make them look good. They ain't gonna make themselves look like bad in the story. She wants to tell the story to make her look good. So she thinking what she's saying is making her look important. Yeah, I was pregnant with Jay-Z baby and he didn't know it. I had a miscarriage. I'm like, talking about after I heard Takeover, I knew he went too far. That's a lie. Lie. Nas knew about that before Takeover. When he came out with the song, Is That Your Chick? You was salty. You was mad because he was clowning you. But you went out there to his hotel when they was out in LA and you was living out there and Jay was like, you gotta go. And he dissed you. He dissed you. He didn't want to be with you. And you got salty like a scorned woman who didn't know what to do and got mad and did what you did and went and told Nas you was messing with Jay-Z. Talking about, I'm going to do that for him because they riding on him. Nah, you didn't. You did that because you was scorned. And then you heard the song, Is That Your Chick? And you was all salty. Because you knew it was about you. While you're home alone, why she out with me in the motel, hotel balcony? Got your girl saying, you can call the house for me. No respect at all. You got to check her, dog. She keep begging me to hit it raw so she can have my kids and say it was yours. How foul is she? And you wifed her. Just make me put the rubber on tighter. Call her up. Call her up. What the hell is up? Got your house. Got your client. Got your kids. But that's not your chick. You share that girl. Don't let him hear that Earl. Let him make him sick that his favorite chick ain't faithful. Ain't safe in here. Unfaithful bitch. So when he said that, it was on. It was on. I'm quite sure she was. She's back in here to rekindle all this stuff to throw her name back out there. Like, I was somebody important. The biggest battle in hip hop was all because of me. I'm like, chick, do you realize this was a pride thing? Uh-oh. Ain't got nothing to do with you. You was just the pawn in the middle of it. How does this idiot say clickbait? I'm sitting here doing exactly what I said I was doing. How is that clickbait? I mean, let's say she was. It's like Jay said in the song. She want to have my kids and say they was yours. But how many chicks have lied? This chick told me she was pregnant and she had a miscarriage. I don't know if she was or she didn't. I don't know. Chicks say that stuff to see how you gonna react. They do that to try to pull you in. He was probably pushing her aside when that happened. She goofy enough to do that. She went to his hotel room, banging on the door, and he wouldn't let her in. She's a thought. She's easily influenced by things that's shiny. Then she talking about, I went through a spiritual transformation, so I called Jay and I told him to stop. We need to grow. This is a chance for us to grow spiritually. I'm like, spiritually, after this was going on, you went on radio, you went and got a book deal, talking about people's private parts, and going around here portraying like you were the victim and trying to sue Cameron, talking about, I'm suing him for all the outlandish stuff he said about my daughter. You were all in the press, all getting all this attention. That's all they wanted was attention. So you wanted all this attention on yourself. Well, you got it. Congratulations, babe. You got all the attention in the world now. Because that's what you wanted. That's what you did all this for. You did it for some attention. Yeah, she did a tour. She did a whole book. So I guess the book money then ran out. She want to make another book called Why I Didn't Get Back with Nas or Jay-Z. Destiny is grown now, so you can't get no more child support. when he was with Khalees, you had to drag Nas into court for some child support mess. Talking about he wasn't taking care of his daughter. Right, dragging him all the way through court, all this nonsense. I don't know who Des is dating. I don't keep up with people's kids like that and intrude in their life. Like they was talking about Paris Jackson and all that. I'm like, man, leave them kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that to kids. I mean, there's got to be rules to this. So I was taught, you know. Oh, MTO. Oh, don't believe nothing. Unless they stealing from me. MTO went and stole a whole article from me. They took my whole video and wrote it out word for word. Wouldn't give me my credit on the video. Completely hilarious. When her and Nas dated, she used to like that Nas would go out. They would actually do stuff. But it was hood stuff. They were kids. Nas is like 17, 18. They would go out, kick it, do their thing, but they were shorties. You know what I'm saying? Then after the fact, you know, once Nas started blowing up and started getting attention, the thing was they didn't have no money, but they had fame and notoriety, respect. So he was around all the rappers that she see on TV. And they got the gold chains, so she was like, take me to the party. She get to the party, she looking around, ooh, look, that's so-and-so girl, look at that, ooh. And she hawking for the next thing to jump on. She looking for the next thing to jump on. And she went out to the party and started going to parties without Nas. Because Nas don't want to go out. So she started going without him. And then that's how she ended up meeting Jay one night. Her and her friends going to the party. Ooh, look at them. They ballers. They flashy. You know, Jay and them out. They flashy at the club. They want to pop the bottles. And you exactly the type of thought that they're going to grab. Mm-hmm. What he tell her in the song? I tried to tell her, but her weakness was shine, yo. Baby mama said I was too quiet, couldn't stand it. She hitting the streets, later on she hitting the sheets with a rapper that wanted me on the song thinking he's strong. I told her how to look for cops that might follow. All the street stuff that I know. But her weakness was shine, yo, but that's her. I ain't mad, baby, it made me stronger. Now I get my paper longer. That's right. So Carmen Bryan is walking around here pretending to be a victim. Yet again. And now she's acting like she gave Nas the material for Ether. You gave Nas the material for Ether. Wow. Wow, son. That's wild, son. Yeah, she kind of buggy with that, son. Yeah, she tripping, son. She's tripping. She victimized herself. She caused all this to happen, to blow up anyway. She's like, everybody's got insecurity. So I tried to tell him stuff that he could use against Jay-Z. Like they was on that pillow talking and he know about his insecurities. Everybody knows that Jay has a low self-esteem. His low self-esteem comes from his looks. He put it in his songs. You could tell, all you had to do, listen to songs cry. Listen to song cry. Tell you all his insecurities right there. She used to tell her friend I was ugly and wouldn't touch me until I pulled out in that dumbed out buggy. Then their memory got fuzzy and they don't remember that. That's why I don't remember you and you and you. Oh, man. Telling you. He got Beyonce, though. It saved him. Now, Jay was destroyed. If he didn't go down that route, he wouldn't be here right now. But that's for another day. We ain't gonna touch that now. We gonna keep the whole focus on who wants all the attention. Carmen Bryan. What has she done? What job did she have? Did she talk about what she got coming up? No. So what do Carmen Bryan talks about? Nas and Jay-Z. I slept with both of them. See, when you're sleeping with two people, you know, I'm like, and did you see her? She looked like she was whacked out of her mind on drugs. I'm like, what spiritual enlightenment is this? LSD? You look like Minnie Mouse. She up there with the two. I'm like, did she go to Mickey's land? She's one of the Disney kids or something? What is happening? She looked like Whitney when Whitney came out to do that song and Whitney was all skinny. And everybody was, oh my God, Whitney. If Nas was the type that beats women, you would have a string of women coming out saying Nas beat me. Did Khalees, who he was married to, said Nas beat her? Never heard that. Nas had a ton of women. While he was with Khalees, before Khalees, all that stuff, with the whole Carmen situation. Then the chick actually says, Carmen Bryan. So they said, so you and him split up when you went to LA? No, you know how it is when you first break up. We still was intimate a little bit. No, you was still sleeping with both people. You would sleep with Nas and you sleep with Jay. You sleep with Nas, you sleep with Jay. You was just hoeing. She just wants money. She's a thought. She wants money. And it's sad because your daughter is old enough now. She's like, I got to be like 19 or 20 by now. Shoot, no, she's 22. So you got a 22-year-old woman, young woman, that's sitting here on the internet looking at her mom look like just unbelievable, just terrible. And I'm like, she don't even know what she looks like right now. And she's going back like she's proud of the fact she was a thought. Like, I slept with 2 dudes at the same time. 2 of the biggest artists in the world. There's a lot of women could say that they slept with Nas and Jay-Z. They don't have... You got 1 kid with Nas. You were never married to him. Y'all was in a relationship that was bad from the start. Y'all dated as teens and just grew apart. Y'all personalities didn't meet. Only thing Nas would do was come back and sleep with you. You got mad at him because he was banging Mary J. Blige and got mad. I knew you was sleeping with her. I knew you was sleeping with Mary J. Why people want to jump on Vlad? All he doing is interviewing him. I don't know how much he gave her. Gave her a couple grand. She jumped out there at a couple grand. Dude, you didn't know Nas and Mary J didn't slept with half the industry. Well, think about it. You got Puffy. Let's think about the ones that you know. Puffy, Case, KC, Nas. Probably didn't hit Jay. Who knows? That one nobody really knows all the way fully. Married a manager. She went through it with a whole lot of people. That's why every album she was going through it. Like, come on, that's okay. Marry our girl. She gonna be like, man, she going through another breakup? I'm not gonna cry no more. That's why all the sisters love Mary J. She remind them of them. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Mary. Be strong, Mary. We with you, Mary. She is the ultimate, I done messed up with the wrong dude, guy, girl, period. She is the epitome of that. Every album she going through a breakup. I'm not gonna cry no more. It'd be like you crying now. Like, again? Again, Mary? Did Meth hit Mary J? No, he did not. Because Puff was hitting Mary J at the time. And plus, Meth was so into his wife at that time, that was not going to happen. Oh, everybody know Puff was hitting that. Come on. That's old news. But at that point, Meth was all about his wife. He was all about his wife. Hey, well, shout out to those at work. Yeah, when Case beat up JoJo in the club, when he had JoJo swinging around like a jacket, they was like, somebody trying to put a jacket on? Oh no, wait a minute, that's KC flopping around. He must forgot Case is about 6'2", 250. Case said, well, why don't you put me down? I was a little drunk. I didn't know you was this strong. Swinging up in the air. I'm like, is somebody putting on a jacket? They set him down here. If you think you're winning now, wait until tomorrow, Case. I'll be back. Just not by myself. Oh, man. So, can anybody in here tell me, what Carmen Bryan song have you heard? What Carmen Bryan job has she worked at? What Carmen Bryan anything has she done? She, besides write a book based on Nas and Jay-Z, do on a couple of radio shows. Has she been on Wendy? Has she been on any of these shows? She has nothing. Nothing. We've been in every room. We've been in every shop. There is nothing. She lived. Oh, you talking about Tip? How Tip be, hey, really back in the trap. Everybody know shorty out there like that. You know what I mean? But see, what all they do is they get these haters a lot of gas. And they try to gas them up to go against me. And they ain't right. Carmen tried to holler at T.I. too. That's why that's brought up. She tried to holler at Tip before. Like a groupie. Like a groupie. Like, I'm Nas' baby mama. Carmen. Remember me, that whole takeover thing? Tip was like, yeah, I heard about you. How you doing? How you doing? All right. And that was it. Kept it moving. Tip didn't want nothing to do with no crazy woman like that. Please don't. Let's not talk about Trubinsky right now. Please don't. I'm going to fall out. Can't talk about Trubinsky. Shoot, you think this chick would have aborted a baby she had with Jay-Z? You think Carmen Bryan would have aborted a baby from Jay-Z? No, she had a miscarriage, so she say. She wanted a baby from Jay-Z. And when chicks say that, that's when you know it's time to go. Because I did the same thing. She was like, I think I might be pregnant. Then your mind just starts, 1,000 things start flying through your mind at one time. I got to bring her around my family. I got to do this now. I got to do, oh my God, with you. Oh, I knew. Wait. Didn't I wear a condom? All this stuff is flying through your head. All at one time. And so the only thing you can say without getting in trouble is, what do you want to do? Period. Because all they trying to fish for is how you're going to respond to the fact she knows she's not pregnant. She wants to find out how you feel about it. So this is a test. It's not that you're ashamed who you're sleeping with. You just ain't trying to have a baby with who you sleeping with. You looking like you ain't mother material. You ain't the one I chose to be the mother of my child. That's how you feeling about the situation. So it's not that I'm ashamed of you. You just like, Not you. You not the, no, you raising a kid? No way. You're good for this right here. What we doing right now. But you raising a child? My kid? No. So that's what it is. It's not the ashamed of him thing. So the only thing you can say without getting in any trouble is, what do you want to do? That is the only answer you have in that situation. Or are you sure? And I know I was strapped up. So I'm like, I don't know how this happened. One. But you don't want to go into the I don't. You just say, hey, are you sure? What do you want to do? Nitra, you didn't hear what I said. I was strapped up, which means I didn't mean I had guns on me. I was using protection. So I'm sitting here trying to figure this out. But the only thing she could say after about a week was, I got my period, I'm not pregnant. Oh, what a surprise. Now I know you gotta go. There's no more of this because I can't take the risk. Because I know you are not somebody I want to have a baby with. No. We have a great time when we do this. But you raising kids? No. Now we got to talk about moving elsewhere. Because she's out. She's out. And that's how Jay was. Once she came at Jay, I'm pregnant. I had a miscarriage though. And this and that. He's like, oh, for real? I'm sorry to hear that. Are you all right? You feeling okay? You need some money or something? I could send you some dollars or something. No, I'm okay. I just want to see you. Oh, yeah, well, I'm kind of busy right now. Yeah, I see y'all going to be in L.A. I'm in L.A. I'll come to the hotel. Well, I'm tired. I'm really tired right now. I don't think I could deal with that right now. So she go run into the hotel anyway. He ain't let her in. And she's salty. Then she seeing him with other chicks and she got the brush. So she got salty, like, I'ma tell Nas. Because they doing this and I wanted to protect Nas. No, you didn't. You was salty. You got the brush. He didn't want you. Now you got to go back to Nas, who you didn't even tell him nothing. So you start telling Nas what's going on. What? You sleeping with that nigga? What? Damn, calm. That's why he coming at me crazy. Man. Now I gotta get him. So, that's it. That is absolutely it. Why is people sending me stuff and I'm live and then telling me, I know that you live, but you have to check this out. I'm live, stupid! I will check it out when I get off the live feed. If you know that I'm live, stop sending me stuff. Not gonna check it out now. Well, he was a kid. She's in the hood. She's from Queensbridge. He go up in the building. I mean, that's his teenage girlfriend. So it's not like he was, I'm Nas, the Nas. It's not like, it's all right, AW. Listen. It's not like Nas went out and he was the Nas and he went out and courted a woman. He's a guy from Queensbridge who dropped out of school in like the 9th grade. So it's not like he knows how to approach a woman of stature or class. Why do you think rap artists don't go after women who have jobs and they have careers? They got things going on for themselves. They can't talk to women like that. That's like, oh man, she's got a degree at Harvard. She's gonna see through me. They don't know how to get women like that. They just I'm gonna stick to these girls that just threw me they panties. I know they're trying to get a baby out of me, but hey, what the hell? Look at my chain. Ah! They are intimidated to talk to women like that. That's why they make bad decisions. And they keep trying to make the hoe into the housewife or the groupie or the girl they know that don't love them. I know you don't love me. I want to and just be friends. I want you here when you hug me. But I got a girl and you got a man. I don't want you to love me. I want to cut and just be friends. Cause I got a girl and you got a man. But see, this is why you have these situations. So I don't feel sorry for a rapper when, hey, like, man, look at this. They marrying strippers. They're knocking up hoes. Strippers, gold diggers. You knew she slid down a pole before. Why you putting a ring on her? That's cost $200,000. That's an old G Unit song with 50 doing the hook. I don't want you to love me. I want and just be friends. When you hug me. I got a girl and you got a man. That's a 50 Cent G Unit song. I don't know which mixtape it came from or even the title. Was it Tony Yayo? Tony Yayo, the talk in New York. I know you don't love me. Tony Yayo. Okay, there you go. It's a dope song. Definitely listen to it. Well, Tony Yayo fits the exact product, the exact profile of what I'm talking about. Tony Yayo does not know how to talk to women. Tony Yayo is, yo, what's up? See if Shorty want to get out. He's not that kind of person. $50 Cent used to run errands for Carmen. Nas would send 50 Cent to go do something for Carmen. Yo, Carm need this. Yo, here, Fifth. Here, take my car. Go do this. Go run and do that. Fifth would do it like an errand boy. 50 Cent was Nas' little errand boy. That's when 50 Cent saw his first Bentley because of Nas. 50 will tell you that. He was there when the Jay-Z thing was going down. He was finna be part of Braveheart. He used to send 50, yo, Fifth, go get me that girl phone number. Fifth will go get the girl phone number. There's only one chin here, sir. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. See, one chin. One man, one king. Fifth my guy. You know that. You know that. Everybody know it's the unit over here. It's the unit all day. It's the unit all day. It's Fifth. See what I got here, fifth? Nas. 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 And Nas. That's all on my table. But Carmen Bryan is out of mind. I don't know if he does coke anymore, but yeah. I mean, I ain't never done coke with Fifth. I mean, I've been in the presence of him when he was around a bunch of strippers, but to say Fifth ain't do coke, man, I'd be lying, you know. What would I look like if I never went back to Zagreb? You know what I'm saying? I might do a little cocaine, you know, whatever they say. You know what I'm saying? I really think rappers are really dumb. You know? It's the unit, man, you know? I try to tell Nas back in the day when Carmen, if something wasn't right, you know, but you know, that's his baby mom's, man, you know, leave him alone. You know, but he used to send me on errands all the time, man. You know, back, cause I was with Nas during the Nostradamus time, you know. I used to rap with the Bravehearts, you know, cause Tone and Polk and all them, you know, was doing their thing, and they wouldn't really put me out, so I was gonna sign with Nas and the Bravehearts, and then, you know, I got shot, and then everything kind of went left. You know, the difference between Nas and Jay is Jay don't take anything really personal no more. Like, he's more business minded. You know, he sees the big picture, man. You know, it ain't like the most of these rappers. You know, the most of these rappers, they had all these deals. All these deals was out there before them. And they didn't take advantage of these opportunities. I don't know why. I think rappers are just really stupid, man. And the climate out here is not the same. It's not the same like it is before. So you gotta maximize everything you do about 300%. Because if you don't, you're not gonna really make any money, man. And I don't know about them. I'm about to get the paper, man. Yeah, man. It's 50 Cent. G-Unit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take my bow. Oh, Russell Simmons and 50 Cent, that was funny because French Montana, he probably don't do coke. He probably did a whole lot of other stuff. Like crack. Angel dust. Or maybe it was him getting shot in the head that messed him up. I made a video. Talk about that and get that all out your system. But I made a Lala French video. Talk about something real. What's real? What's real, Ebony? What's real? Global warming. You want to talk about some global warming? It's kind of hot outside. What you want to talk about? Ebola? What you want to talk about? The conditions of black in the black community. Screwed up. Now, we talked about that. Let's continue on. Now, I think I've covered that, John. I have a video about Bill Gates and his father and what he's done. He's taken over his father's work in Africa. We've already went that route. Why do I want to sit around and talk about the Jews all day? Or the Jewish people, who I'm probably thinking that you're suggesting we talk about. What's that? 21 million blacks aborted by their mothers in 40 years? That's a high number. That's a very high number, isn't it? But abortion is choice, isn't it? They're not forced abortions. So the mothers chose to have those abortions. What about the desterilization in black men? You know, things that they put in cheap soda to make you sterile and impotent. All the birth control methods that they're putting in the water supply. That's full of estrogen to lower your testosterone levels. And this is the breaking news. Larry Bird has just quit as president of the Indiana Pacers. He stepped down. He's out. Abortion wasn't set up to destroy blacks. Abortion's been going on for years. And it wasn't, blacks was not included. Nobody's forcing abortion. Abortion is choice. You choose to go have an abortion or you don't. That's different from being sterilized by something you're drinking that you think it is supposed to be good for you and they harming you. You see the movie Black Dynamite? They talked about a very real issue that's going on about black in the community in a joking way. When they was talking about them mixing this formula and putting it in malt liquors and sodas and all this stuff so you could drink it to desterilize black men. because they know not to buy that cheap soda. They're not going to drink that cheap stuff. And the reason why these things are happening is because what you're not realizing and what the world doesn't realize is how many people there are in the world. 6 billion. We're going to do the numbers. I'm going to do it all for you right here. A lot of things have poison in it. There's poison in the water. There's estrogen in the water. There's iron in the water. There's a lot of stuff in the water. Why you think they sell bottled water now? They don't even want the water that you used to could drink in the 80s. They don't. Some people don't even want it. The only thing it's good for is so you can take a bath in it. That's it. The water you used to could drink right from the sink, you do that, you're risking death. You imagine that? Okay, let's look at the numbers. Because I want to find out how many people on Earth. 7.3 billion. That was 2015. Let's go to 2005. 6.5 billion in 2005. Okay. In 1960, there was 3 billion. 1980, we're at 4 billion. 10 years from that, we're at 5 billion. I'm going to show you the chart so you can follow it. Okay? As soon as my phone stopped having a seizure, there we go. Now listen. That's 1989. 90. Look how it's going up very gradually. Look at this. From 95 to 96. We barely went up a little bit. Look at that. Barely went up. 95 to 96. A whole year. Barely made a move. Look what happened now. 97. 98. 99. The new millennium. 6 billion. In 2000. Now look what's happening. The internet's going to start taking off. And look at that. From 2002 to 2003 to 2004. Look at that. 2005. 2006. 2007. 2008. 2009. 2011, we're at 7 billion. 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's all the way up into 15. Imagine where we at now. Because I'm hearing that we're at 7.6 billion people on the planet. Which means people are not dying fast enough. The world is overpopulated by at least 2 to 3 billion people. And they wanted to slow down population. Not within their kind, but mainly all around. You understand? They blame the poor. The Hispanics are having too many kids. Meanwhile, Chinese have about 2 billion people. Now, you who remember families, black families in the 60s and 70s, you had about, in the 60s and 70s, you had households with about 8 kids, 6, 7 kids. That was the normal household. 6, 7 kid families. 6, 7 kids families. 6, 7 kids, 8 kids. That was the norm. In the 70s, that started to change. Because in the 70s, they started to introduce welfare. So in the welfares during the 70s, where the fathers couldn't be home, you can get welfare. So now you're having the single mom kids, and then in the 80s, it really started to blossom. Now you're having the single mom, the teenage children, single moms, more in the 80s. It started in the late 80s. In the 90s, you got grandma taking care of the kids. Now the grandma's raising the kids, and the father's nowhere to be found. 2000, you got kids having kids at an all-time rate. Single moms is empowered. There's no more black families being promoted. There's no more black family TV shows on TV. It's all about single thoughtism. No productive blacks on television whatsoever. It's all about reality shows and single mom shows, living single and being wild and being a thought. All of this stuff is on television. That's what you see. They didn't have shows like Martin. They didn't have shows like Family Matters. They didn't have shows like the Cosby shows. My wife and my kids came out, thank God. A family that was giving us some structure, but that didn't get as much as it should have gotten as far as attention. No, I'm not talking about Living Single TV show. I'm talking about Living Single and Wild. Some of the writing on Blackish I don't like. Martin was one of the first television shows to ever feature an African American show in which you saw a black young couple. They weren't already married. Like, that didn't exist. You didn't have a show based on a young single couple dating who wasn't in a gang, wasn't on nothing crazy. They both had good jobs, and they were dating as if that didn't exist in real life. So, you want to talk about something that's real? There you go. You got it. Now, let's get back to what we was talking about on the regular scheduled program. Carmen and Bryan. You know what? Let's try to look Carmen Bryan up right now on the internet. See if we can find whatever she is. Let's see what they got her listed as. There it is, Carmen Bryan. See if she even has a Wikipedia. No Wikipedia. Inside, the very first thing you see. As soon as my phone stopped with its seizure, we'll go right into it. Okay, there we go. Now, what does it say? Very first thing you see. Inside the autobiography of a woman who claims she kept Jay-Z. Kept Jay-Z as her side piece. Jay-Z was her side piece. Are you serious? Her autobiography, It's No Secret, From Nas to Jay-Z, From Seduction to Scandal. A hip-hop Helen of Troy tells all. The hip-hop Helen of Troy. That's something to be proud of. And it's on the cover of the book. It's no secret. New York Times best-selling author, Carmen Bryan. I'm done. I'm done. You see this? See? Now, she lied on what's his name show. Because this thing here, the book talks about her first reaction to hearing Is That Your Chick? What we talked about in the beginning, right? Which is Memphis Bleek song. And Jay-Z verse was rumored to be about Carmen. See, what people don't know is there's two versions of the song. The song was originally about Jay-Z. The song was originally for Jay-Z. Missy came in, and if you heard the original version, the hook says, because that's Jig and them, Trick. It didn't say, because that's Bleek and them. She came back and redid the hook and changed it to Bleek because Jay ended up giving the song to Memphis Bleek. And I'm quite sure on YouTube you can find both versions. Oh, the verse I rapped is on here. The verse I rapped is on here. After Is That Your Chick drop, Bryan came clean to Nas. Ain't that what I said? That's exactly what I said happened. But that's not what she just said on Djvlad today. No, that ain't what she said on Vlad. On Vlad, she said, oh, after Takeover came out, I said, let me tell Nas what's going on so that he could be prepared so he can come back and make a song. She just made a whole new story up right on Vlad. But right here in her own book, she says exactly what I said. Ain't that right? Ain't that exactly what I said? Now, how I know more than you? And you was supposed to be there. So I'd like to thank the person that sent that to me this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I could address this fully in front of the entire crowd. She just did an interview recently, like today, on Vlad TV, talking about this, sir. Maybe you didn't see the video yet. It posted today, I think, because somebody put it out today. And I had to address it. Now, I understand if her thoughts got caught and maybe she just didn't remember what she said before and she was a little confused and didn't understand where she was. You know, things happen. Like, I seem to be missing stuff out my house that I don't even know how could that even be possible. But today is bill paying time. So I gotta pay bills, man. Yep, they gave her a platform. Like Cam said, man, she got more publicity off this than everybody. Nas homegirl got all the attention. She got everything. They got this chick running around doing interviews. If I was Nas, I'd tell that girl, shut up, sit down, and be happy you know me. It was posted yesterday? Okay. Well, somebody just sent it to me today. I didn't see it. So, I'm very glad they did. Now, onward to other things, of course. It's killer. You ain't got to go to school to learn about me. The dude with the ice, that's me. The one with the coke has price, that's me. The one that's talking about hustling, never seen an oven. You all about nothing. You! Told you I got us this time around. Freaky Zeke, Santana. You know, that's my favorite song from Cam. That's me. Man, I'm getting tired of this, man. I'm not gonna put up with this much longer. They slide my food under the door and let me looking for my food in the dog on some Mr. Magoo. I'm not gonna take this much longer. Killer, killer, killer.
Shit, fuck I look like. I'm not gonna watch this go on any longer.
Yeah. That's my joint. Killer, killer, killer. That's called That's Me. The one that's coming home talking about, baby, I love you. That's you. The one that's talking about hustling, never see the oven. You all about nothing. You. The one with the ice slice, coke half price, diamonds that's nice, that's me. The one that always on the lay low, you. They can't move until his baby mom say so, you. Yeah, he did. That's my album. That's the best Cam album out that he ever put out. And I can't act, turn down 3 moves. I ain't no rapper, B. You ain't got to go to school to learn about me. Come home with me. Oh no, I'm with Nas. That album's garbage. Come home with me is trash. Hot garbage. I do not like Come Home With Me. I was not an Old Boy fan. I did not like the Old Boy. I didn't like that whole. They was using that thing running that to the ground. I like that. Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. Yeah, yeah. Just stay there for a minute. I gotta tie my shoes. All right. The Dipset movie cartoon. I never watched the Dipset movie cartoon. Cause my man was on what was he on, like Malcolm X Drive over there on 120th. You know, my man's, they be doing their little thing. Internet bill due tomorrow? Shoot, mine's probably due today. I ain't paid them in a minute. That's just programmed in me, man. I'd be like, I had the money and be like, man, I just pay it tomorrow, man. I just don't feel like paying nothing. It don't even matter. Money don't even matter. You can have the money. Google Fiber is not everywhere. They trying to get AT&T fiber out this way, but not everybody can get it. I know it's programmed. You can have $1 million. You just don't even feel like being bothered paying the bill, and you got the money. You be like, man, how much they say? $34, man. I just do it tomorrow, man. I don't even feel like going down there. Nick Keisha Malone. Nick Keisha. Where are you from? Carmen is back telling fibs. Kentucky. I'm gonna think that's Kentucky. Yep, Louisville, Kentucky. Let's hear it, Karceno. Well, you must have just showed up, didn't you? You must have just got here. Well, for the people that just walked through the door, let me inform you right now that this is the hour and 16 mark. We're approaching almost the end of this video. So when this video reloads, you can go back and get caught up on what we were talking about. We were talking about how Carmen did this interview on Djvlad either today or yesterday, and she was just acting as if she wrote Ether, and she was gone completely out of her mind, looking like Minnie Mouse, and it was ridiculous. And then we just happened to look on the internet and find out some notes from her book, which backs up my story 100% when I made my video. So that's the best thing you do. Go look up my video, the truth behind Nas and Jay and why they was beefing. That explains everything to the T, because they're never going to discuss it. You can go to my Facebook page and see my response to the Bears and how I felt about that trade. I'm too upset to even talk about it. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I did a lot of impressions on this one today. I did what? We did Nas impression, Jay-Z impression, Cameron impression, 50 Cent impression. We've done a lot of impressions on here today. Yeah, Nas' baby mom's acting like she's like, I gave him all the information so he could use and know about Jay-Z's insecurities. I'm like, get out of here. I'm like, everybody listen to song Cry, you can get it from that. We were like I was telling people. I'm reading 8. I don't see who 8 is. Oh, well, thank you, Nick Keisha Malone. Tell everybody Karceno told Nick Keisha hello. And now that's a whole new Keisha to add to the line. The YouTube, it's affecting me a lot. I'm losing a lot of weight because I ain't eating that much now. I gotta watch what I eat. But that's funny. Like, I've dated probably the most Keishas in the history of mankind. I've had Mar Keisha, Wa Keisha, La Keisha, Mar Keisha, another one. Keisha spelled with the S-H-A. Keisha spelled with the K-E-I-S-H-A. Keisha spelled with a C-H. I've had every Keisha known to man. Yep, a Sharkeisha. Sound like they all got bad credit. That's funny. Now that's funny. Oh, wow. Well, you can ask Nick Keisha, what's your credit score number? I like Nick Keisha way better than Kiki. Kiki is a million Kikis I know. I got 16 million. Look, 698. Woo! She just lied. Way to go, Nick Keisha. I ain't even 698. Cause I already know there's no credit score gonna land on a 698. So that's how I knew you was lying, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry, we've all been there. I was in the 400s before, and I thought that was great. I'm like, I'm at 400. See, blacks, we don't care about credit score because we know this was never designed for us anyway. We ain't gonna get the loan even if we had 720. So, so they'd be like, if you don't pay this ticket, it's gonna go on your credit report. We'd be like, that's it? Yeah, well, put it on the credit report then. I don't care. Listen, I'm paying everything cash anyway. So we don't look at how it's gonna look when we go buy a house and all that. We ain't thinking about that. We gonna think like, man, I'm gonna get my boy crib and I'm gonna get grandma a house when grandma gonna leave me the house anyway. So we ain't thinking long term down the road, stuff like that. We don't think about credit score to down the road, we getting married and all that stuff. Or you get a wife and you be messing up her credit, messing up your kid's credit. How old is he? 9? We're gonna get the phone put in his name. He ain't got no credit yet. We need to have a baby so we can put the light bill in his name. No, your credit score could be 700 if you ain't making no money. You ain't finna, you can't get nothing anyway. I need a white girl. So you could be just like the guy from Get Out. He'd be like, I'd be like, man, what's up, Jay? He'd be, I'm doing charmed to meet you, Karceno. Hi, honey. Karceno just said it was a pleasure about me being here. He gonna be in the sunken place like, see, I gotta date a woman that can cook. See, women don't understand. That's how you get a man. You gotta know how to cook. That guy is always gonna come home. Well, you gonna keep them coming, Nikisha. Now I like to go to the gym, so if she ain't talking about going to the gym, we ain't gonna have a very productive. I ain't gonna be sitting at the gym by myself and she sitting here gaining 600 pounds. That ain't finna ride. I come in the house dirty, and she's sitting up there with a bag of Flaming Hots, watching some reality show. Ah, girl, she crazy. I'll be like, this ain't finna work. Love conquers all. I love the way you think. People want me to make a video talking about. People want me to make a video talking about the YouTube crisis or what's going on with YouTube right now. Then I showed up in that dubbed out buggy. Then they vision got fuzzy. They don't remember that. That's why I don't remember you. You. Hold on. I'm going to get with y'all directly. I'm watching. What is this? Hey, Lamar Odom guy, calm yourself down. We don't need all that kind of sickness going on in this chat. Stalk her on your own time. I mean, he gone way too far, wasn't he? I'm like, what is he doing? Yeah, he was going in. It was like, calm yourself down, Lamar. I don't even want to think to know what you was doing. You probably somewhere naked. Yeah, you're fine, baby. You're fine. And I'm like, what is going on over here? Hose them down. Put some cold ice water on them. Get that man a big pitcher of Kool-Aid. He is thirsty. We get one girl up in here and y'all finna run off. She gonna be like, I'm gone. They crazy on your page. Oh my God. She like, nah, they good. I'm like, oh no. No, that's it. We got another Carmen Bryan over here. She like it. You watch Housewives of Atlanta, don't you? No, I watch you. Oh, gosh. That's even worse. Carmen Bryan Part 2. Carmen in training. She gonna be like, yep. She gonna be on Djvlad. I slept with DJ Academics and Karceno. Oh man, completely hilarious. Y'all cracked me up. Oh, we just got the weigh-ins for the fights. It's on Boxing Socialist, so I had to do that, put that out to the public. Oh, the Klitschko fight is tomorrow. I don't know, man. Everybody in here making dates and stuff. Yeah, they wanted me to talk about what's going on with the YouTube thing and what's happening with the revenue and why things are going on and how things are, when are they going back to being the same and all that stuff. It's not going to ever be the same again. You know, I got a new wife on here now, Nick Keisha. So let me stop. Next thing you know, I'll go, somebody ring my bell, I open up the door, she have her bags. I'm home. I'll be, oh no, that's just a joke. Oh man. See, all that YouTube money then cut out. I had to fire my housekeeper now. All that YouTube money gone. See, I got to clean my own house. How crazy is that? Trying to figure out how this vacuum thing worked. Oh, wait a minute. I'm breaking stuff. How's she too young for me? Kids supposed to be in school by now. Oh, man. Yeah, this vacuuming thing ain't for me. Yeah, I can't do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call somebody over here to do this. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, I can't tackle that one. See what they making me do? I'm vacuuming. Oh, see, baby says. That's my heart right there. Yeah, let me stop this cleanup job. Leave it where it's at. Yes, my taxes are paid. Federal tax. You must have watched the live chat yesterday, but yes, it is paid. But now, gotta go pay some other bills. Something I'm not too keen about right now. So I'll come down here and finish all this vacuuming stuff when I got time to do it or something, or get somebody else to do it. I ain't got time to deal with that. That's just crazy. So, why you not at work, Nick Keisha? Oh, wow. You on a live chat at work? You do medical billing, so it's nothing for you to do this. Somebody else probably in that office in medical billing right now. It's like, you supposed to be doing medical billing. Like, what are you doing? Pay some medical bills. It's gonna be Karceno, you got her fired. Take a video down. Federal Reserve notes. Okay. Oh, okay. It would be this one. What's backing our money? I have no idea. But for YouTube, the reason why they made these changes now they're going to allow the banks to actually come in, not the banks, but the ad revenue companies, to choose what demographic they want their videos to show up in. And they're going to try to weed out people who they think are good quality and bad quality for ads. And when you do that, you've already then took away freedom of speech, and now you're stereotyping what type of videos are going to do well and what types are not going to do well. So, basically, yeah, if you black and you make anything about hip-hop videos, you ain't going to get nothing unless you DJ Academics or maybe Vlad TV, and everybody else and it's going to be out, even though this is not a problem that started from us. This started overseas in British, in England. Oh, yeah, YouTube's not going to tell you that. See, the thing is that this started in the UK first. And what happened is, in the UK, somebody got caught doing some stuff, and they had banned people in the UK from doing it for a while. This ad companies, they banned them because they were doing a whole bunch of extreme videos, and so the UK was basically banned for a while. Then it got over here, and they didn't pay attention to the threats, and now Walmart, McDonald's, Verizon, all of them ganged up and said, we're out until you fix this problem. So now Google, it doesn't affect Google that much, but YouTube it does. That's like 75% of their revenue. So they scrambling to try to fix the system. You know, you got to look at it. YouTube makes like $960 million a year. And they stand to lose $720-something million with all that ad revenue. No, it's just some people were making videos and they were just being very wild about it. I don't want to talk about Isaiah Thomas' son like that. I don't want to talk about Lil Zeke. It's not about profanity. It's not just that. People don't understand. It's how you deliver it, where you are. He's backed by people now. He's backed up by big people, so he can do certain things. So now they're going to determine who videos they like. They're going to be put up there or not considered to be a hate video or hate speech. So you're going to have stuff that's not hate stuff put in those categories when people throw money down. So I've already seen it happening. Congratulations, Jay. You made more than me. No, I'm not going to touch Isaiah Thomas's gay son that no one knows. I could talk about Westbrook and I could talk about LeBron, but Isaiah Thomas' gay son, he's supposed to be in that category? Did you just hear yourself? It's crazy. Today the 28th, right? Okay. I'm going to believe you. My Facebook page tells you all about how I feel about the Bears. They completely let me down. Done. One bill done. See, that's why I never put all my money into all the banks and I mean one pot. You know what I'm saying? You put all your money in one pot, then you're completely done. So the YouTube thing, it didn't cripple anybody. Well, it did cripple some people, but not me. You know, I mean, you gotta understand, I didn't go crazy with my money. People got money, they went nuts. Like, yes, I'm buying a yacht. I'm buying this. I'm buying that. I don't do all that. I stay low key, put money in where I gotta do, move stuff around. But I'm always prepared, you know, for that rainy day. But let me answer all these text messages and calls I got. Quite sure they all about Larry Bird, but let me go ahead and take care of that. I'll holler at y'all later.